Hi, welcome to my channel, Gigi's Altered Objects. Today we're working on part 15, the inside back cover of our book. So this is the last page we have to do. We won't adhere it to the book because remember we set aside the front inside cover, this one. So we're going to do the back inside cover, but we have to set that aside until we do the actual closure and cover of the book, which we will do next time. So for this one, you're going to start the back, the two covers are a little larger. So Theodore's with us. We're going to see how much he lets me get done. You're going to need a 6x6 piece of cardstock. And then, I'm sorry, this is 6.5 by 6.5 piece of black cardstock. And then a 6x6 piece, I chose this one from the 12 by 12. And then we're just counting down, starting at 4 inches. So this is 4 inches by 6 inches. And then this one is 3 inches by 6 inches and 2 inches by 6 inches. I inked all of those pages with Tim Hotz Picked Raspberry. We've used this one earlier. Okay, so those are the dimensions, and of course I'll put them in the description box below. Now we're going to make inserts first to let them dry. So the inserts, and I used very heavy cardstock for this and then matted it with some of the Tim Hotz jewel tones, the metallic jewels, and I also put some lace on the top of these. So their dimensions are, I went down by 1 inch on each side to make sure there was enough room. So they are 4 inches wide. This one is 5.5 inches tall. Again, this is 4 inches wide, and this one is 4 inches tall, and then this one is 3 inches tall. And so whatever size you're making, I just did the matting at 1 inch, so I'd have 1/2 inch all the way around. So just 1 inch less for the matting, or however much you want to use, or don't mat them. All right, so to glue the lace, I know this is going to be upside down for you, but I want to make sure you hear Theodore. He needs some attention. He's so funny. All right, so I'm going to put a little kind of zigzag pattern. Again, I'm using the same glue that says it's washable, machine washable. So I know that it's good for material and it doesn't change the color or stain. It dries perfectly clear. So for each of my tags, I just judge the middle of this part of the lace, and I know that that part needs to be hanging over the top, so they're all the same size. And then put your adhesive on your matting. And of course, you can use something from the solids and patterns or whatever you choose. And we're going to put that right on the top. So these are great photo mats, and they could even put photos and journaling on the back as well. Okay, now for our pockets. These pockets are different from pockets that we have done so far because the top two don't have any adhesive on the bottom. So I'm going to start by putting my mat on my 6.5 by 6.5 black cardstock. Then I'm going to take my largest pocket, and it only has adhesives on the side. So, yes, Theodore, you're being a good boy. I want to go 2 inches down. So that would be right here. And sometimes I only use liquid glue on these kinds of pockets. You have to be sure that your adhesive is on the very outside so that you'll have enough room to slide your card in. That's another reason why I like the thicker cardstock. And if I would have thought about it, rounding the corners also helps it slide in better. But it's too late now since I've already adhered those. But you may choose to do that. Okay, and then this one is going to start at the 3-inch line. And then the last one has tape all the way around. And so you can stagger the length of your inserts. So this one will go right at the bottom. All right, so watch how pretty this is with these jeweled colors. Theodore, you were a good boy. You let Mama do the whole video. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, ha ha ha. All right, so that is our actual last page. All we have left to do is make the, what I think it's 4 inserts. I'll count and see whether it's 4 or 5 inserts and put lace on them. We have to do some type of closure because our book is huge already. And then we can put the covering on and we'll be done. Remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Happy crafting.